Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mr. Brown Show. Shout out to BroncoIRadio.com, where every second of the day an artist is live. BroncoIRadio.com. We're proud to be. Shout out to Cheney University. Shout out to University of Pennsylvania. Shout out to North Carolina Central University. Shout out to UNC Chapel Hill. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for coming on. Saw on the View. Oh, wait a minute. Did you take a moment this morning to just thank God for waking you up this morning? Because a lot of people did not get that opportunity at all today. They met their appointment. They're no longer here. But since you are, give honor, give praise to God that you're alive. I was watching The View this morning where Vice President Kamala Harris made an appearance. And I was saying that I was on the fence about trying to vote for her. Now, hey, please, when I say I was on the fence about voting for her, please make no mistake. I am not voting for the Republican. No. I'll just if it got to the point where I wasn't going to vote for her, I wasn't going to vote at all. But I listened to her today. I listened to her last night when she did her appearance on 60 Minutes, of which Donald Trump backed out in the last second or last week to appear. I think he didn't want to be fact-checked because he's a habitual liar. This man is dangerous. He is dangerous. He is. You know how you know how crazy. Remember the war in Rwanda, and you know how that started. It started by communication, and the way it started was somebody was communicating all kinds of lies, biases against a certain group of people. And they were doing it on the radio, on public radio, on a radio program. And this man, Donald Trump, is up here spreading lies to North Carolinians in Western Carolina, saying that the money that FEMA is supposed to have for them is being given to immigrants, which is a lie. This man's spreading falsehoods. He's spreading dangerous rhetoric towards people, just like he was spreading dangerous rhetoric towards Haitians in Ohio about how they were eating cats and dogs. This man needs to be taken care of. This man needs to be put in his place. And the way you do it is you don't vote for him. Because this is what's going to await him when he loses on November 5th. The courts now literally can say, hands off. Okay, hands off right now. When this thing happens on the 5th, he loses, they can say, okay, he lost. Go ahead and sentence him to his 34 convictions. What awaits him is an orange jumpsuit. Or in this case, orange jumpsuit. And a lot of denim. because he was convicted by the state of New York. It means he's going to prison, y'all. That's what awaits him. Put him in his place. I listened to Vice President Harris today, and they asked her some questions. You know, they're going easy on her. But they asked her some questions about having Social Security help individuals who are caught in the middle of, caught in the middle of taking care of their family and taking care of their parents or their grandparents. And that the Social Security Administration, Social Security and Medicare mainly, will help with giving a subsidy to help these people take care of their loved ones. She gave some detailed information on that. She didn't talk much about the housing allowance that she indicated that everybody, those who want to buy a house, will get $25,000 seed money to put down as a down payment. She didn't talk about that. But I see that she is a compassionate person. She's compassionate about people. She does want to help. She does want to do things. Now, keep in mind, y'all, she just got thrown in. She was running as vice president with President Biden, and when Biden said, "I'm bowing out," he said I'm bowing out, and he handed the torch over to her. That may have been a complete shock to her, and so she had to come up with what she was going to do. I'm doing two things at the same time. Excuse me, folks. And so it caught her off guard. She probably had to work on her own agenda, creating her own agenda. She mentioned that she would have in her the people that would comprise of her office would be Republicans as well as Democrats. She would have that in her cabinet. Okay. All right. That can help with Congress. Help Congress a great deal. She gave some pretty good answers. I'm still looking for some more, just like I think everybody out there is talking about they want to look for more. I think when they posed the question to her, people just want to get to know you. No, I don't want to hear the same thing about I was born to this person, I was born in this family. People don't want to hear that. Because I already heard it. And I heard it, but I'm sure a lot of other people have heard that story too. But I think what they want to do is hear how she's going to work with Congress. How is she going to get Congress to work with her? So she's gotten a step closer to getting me on her bandwagon. But I need to hear more. It's the Mr. Brown Show. Tell me what you think about it. I know some of you may think this is boring. Okay, that's great because, you may not be in politics, things of that nature. That's fine. But if you are, tell me what you want to hear from the VP. You already know what the other person brings to the table. Destruction. Chaos. That's what he brings to the table. But when you tell me what you want to hear more from with Kamala Harris. It's the Mr. Brown Show.